Hello, and welcome to Carrie's Gardening Channel. Today I want to talk to you about overwintering your zonal geraniums. So this is one that I have overwintered. It's in a hanging basket, and I was going through today taking all the dead stuff off of it, and I found an issue here. This stem here started rotting, and as you can see, it's all mushy and it really needs to come off of there. If you don't take it off of there, you will actually lose your entire geranium, and we don't want to do that. So I'm going to show you what to do about that. So let me put the camera here on the tripod. I got my pruners here, and one thing you want to make sure is that your pruners are clean. So I actually clean mine off with just regular alcohol. So let's see. We're going to cut it back. Let me take this dead stuff off of here. Okay, it's nice and firm back here. So we're actually going to cut it right back here on an angle. And we cut that out. As you can see here, it's all mushy. So that'll stop that from going back through and killing your plant. So we don't want to lose our plant here. We have another one here. Got another one up here. You just kind of want to go through your plant and find all the stems that are like that. You want to cut them off. You want to do that on any plant that has a stem that's going bad or the tip is starting to die. You want to cut that tip out of there, because if you don't, it's going to go back through the entire plant and you will lose it. So I'm going to dip my pruners here in alcohol to kill that rot, move through the stem away. And there's a few different ways that you can actually overwinter your zonal geraniums. This one here, I keep it under a light. It's just a regular shop light. I have the sunshine bulbs in, or the daylight bulbs. I use both of them. I'm not a fan of the plant light bulbs. I've tried them before. I didn't really care for the results that I got, so I actually switched, and that's what I use now. So this one here, I keep it under the light. I've had it for years. I want to take the dead stuff off of it, keep your growing area nice and clean. And I got a chance to do that today, so I have a lot more to take off of here. Another way that you can overwinter these is you can overwinter them like in a window, which I do have some that are overwintering in windows. And then another way is you can actually take them out of the soil and just put them like in a box or a paper bag. Occasionally take them out, give the roots some water, and then put them, back away. And you can take them out, and you can either plant them like in a container then in the spring or whenever you want to get them started again, or you can, plant them right out in the ground. One thing that you want to watch is those stems. You want to make sure that the stem is not rotting, and if it starts rotting, get it out of there right away. I've lost geraniums from missing that on them. So, and I've lost other plants that way too. So it's definitely something. Here's another one here that you want to really address quickly and get it taken care of. So I'm gonna my pruner's dry here. I cut this, I don't know if you can see it here. Cut this piece out here back to fresh, good growth. There's another one. And they're pretty easy to overwinter. This one here, I do give it some Oscoat, and I give it some of that so it has some food. And you don't want to overwater them. That's another thing you don't want to do. And you want to keep them nice and clean. So once I get this one all cleaned up, we're going to put it back under its light, and then we'll give you a little tour then of the plant area under the light and show you what all we got growing under there. So we're about the end of November, so this thing has a pretty good long ways to go. And they will bloom under these lights, so that's an added bonus. You get pretty flowers to look at then throughout the winter. So we will be back.